Hello, I'm Brandi Iberia with Jammin' 98.3, and I'm always keeping you in the know. I am super excited to be chatting with the beautiful, the amazing, the talented, the singing, guitar playing, and so much more. I'm talking about Bethany Thomas. You may have seen her in productions like Hedwig and The Angry Inch, Songs for Nobodies, The Color Purple, one of my personal favorites, and Ragtime. Bethany, thank you so much for being on with us today.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, my goodness. And I was just saying too, I had a chance on not too long ago to see the production that we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about Marie and Rosetta. I'll show you my little playbill. So there's the proof. I was there. I was absolutely there. So let's talk a little bit about, I guess, your journey to this point and why it was so important for you to play this role.
Um, well, I did know who she was when somebody gave me the play.
Okay.
I'd seen I'd watched clips from that Manchester concert,
Yeah.
at train station one. And I'd kind of come across her name through guitar nerds before, like, I don't know, people that I
Yeah.
knew that were into gospel and stuff.
Sure,
And
sure.
that kind of speaks to her erasure right there for
Mhm.
some reason. It's weird, the people that have no idea who she is, and then the people who are like, oh, I've heard that name and have no idea what she did. Uh,
Wow.
anyway, that's been part of this road this whole time. Somebody gave me the play a couple years ago, and North Light Theater in Chicago was like, we'd like to try this, and they got kind of a dream team together with Ife Butler and Alexis J. Roston.
Yeah.
So we did it. It felt good. Audiences felt, I think, brought a lot of joy and curiosity out with them, which is what I honestly think is what theater is about.
Yeah.
And so we were excited. We signed on right away to do it in Milwaukee, just because I wanted to bring that energy up here. Um,
Exactly.
and she has a very special kind of energy that's been very fun to try to tap into
Mhm.
on stage, indeed.
Let's talk about that tap in process. So, what does it take for you to embody all that is Rosetta?
Well, I don't know.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
it's well, going in, somebody like her who's, just the road is your life, stage is
Mhm.
your life,
Mhm.
carrying heavy instruments is your life. That person's going to come in with a certain power and
Yeah,
gravitas. Like, you don't, when you enter a room, people notice. And so that kind of energy, I think, for me, is why usually people think of me for roles like this, right?
Mhm.
Like, that's kind of an energy that I am able to stir up in myself.
Sure, sure, sure.
But so I get to bring that part of myself into her and channel it through a lot of just like exciting singing. And the guitar element is exciting for me. I don't actually play the guitar, but even just the
Oh my God. Well, I swore because I was like, oh, she's not going to really play. Whatever you were doing on stage, I swore. So the secret is out because you could not have told me that you were not playing.
oh,
You
really
seriously were
cool.
not playing?
Oh, good. And like, I'm telling you, like, the faking of it is very fun. Like, the acting is fun for me.
Yeah.
I love electric guitar. I was raised on loud rock music, and I've been watching guitar players play for a long time. I've been in love with a lot of guitar players. I've lived with a lot of guitar players.
Sure, sure, sure.
And to like, and I don't know, when you see somebody really getting down and they're making the faces and everything,
Sure.
like, to be able to have the freedom to be like, you know what? It doesn't matter that I have no idea what my finger is on. I'm gonna give that aggression to it. It
For
feels very
sure.
good. Like,
Oh my God. When I literally, because I think I'm a little upset with myself for not knowing because I actually play bass guitar and I don't play.
Oh,
You know,
cool.
the rhythm guitar, you know, because, you know, so maybe I don't know like the fingerings and the placements to be able to identify that. But when I tell you, I swore, I was like, oh, she plays guitar for real. That's amazing. That is
No,
amazing.
I'm
So
just a
well
big
done.
air guitarist.
Oh my God,
I
you're the
love
best air
bouncing
guitarist in the
along.
world. That's amazing. Oh
Well,
my gosh,
I
I
love
love
that.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
That's a little
yes.
feather in my cap.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so how important is Rosetta's story? How important would you say is Rosetta's story for the queer community in this day and age,
I
or even
think
this?
that I feel like I'm kind of the only person that keeps bringing that quality up about her, and I wonder how it is with just like her family and the people who are taking care of her legacy. They don't seem to mention it a whole lot.
Acknowledge. Hmm.
But I'm a queer Black woman, and I have, you know, I love it. I have this thing about reclamation. I think with a lot
Yeah.
of stuff, being a Black musician, being
Mhm.
just there's so much stuff that our country and just every kind of culture is built on, and rock and roll is one of them. And we just are always fed these visions of white men and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
this male aggression and this straight male
Hmm.
aggression with it, and craft with it.
Hmm.
And that's not that's not the first. Those aren't the people that were first making the sounds, you know.
Yeah, yeah. There's
um,
layers. I think the thing is, it's people, humans are layered, right? And so what I got to experience as being a member of that audience was the layers of Rosetta. And when I left, I couldn't. As much as I wanted, potentially wanted to, I couldn't see her one way. I couldn't box her. I couldn't say, oh, this is how she is, or
yeah,
she's gospel, she's rock, she's straight, she has kids, she's queer. All the boxes that you want to put Rosetta in, you can't. And
yeah,
when you leave, you're okay with that because you see her and you and Alexis both do such a beautiful job, even of the relationship between Marie and Rosetta, and just creating this friendship, creating this bond, creating these levels and layers that it's just beautiful to watch. So thank you.
thank you, thank you. I think
Yes.
that's a lot of freedom and thought that you're giving that like Black women don't get a lot. Like
Hmm.
we're not allowed to not be
Hmm.
put in a box, really.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
it's so to yeah, honestly, to play to that every night is again, there's nothing I'd rather be doing. So
Oh my goodness. So let's talk a little bit about just the I guess the process of learning the songs, along with the script and engaging with the audience because at the Milwaukee Rep the stage is very close. You feel like you're in this intimate space with Rosetta and Marie. Do you like that kind of setting more than the larger audience? And just share with us a little bit of your experience with the Rep and so on.
um it does feel a little different at the Rep. So the house is a little smaller at the Rep than
Yeah.
where we did it before. And we were also like in a 3/4 thrust before. So we had people all on our sides. So a lot of our blocking was like to the diagonals and things like that. And now everybody's just flat in front of us. And
Yeah.
I'm always freaking out that I'm blocking somebody's face.
No, it's so good. Nope.
I know I just have to believe that the people watching it think it's fine and that I'm not, oh, this one person can't see her face and that's on me. Um it's but I think we are used to having people right in front of us though.
Sure, sure.
And I feel like, oh, gosh, most of the shows I do, the audience is just right on top of us, and it's weird. It'd be kind of weird if they weren't.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
There is
And
one part where I sit down and play just a acoustic guitar by myself, like right in front of the
yep.
front row, and that is terrifying for me. With the not really playing guitar, like not like having to mute the strings, but still strum and sing and make the chord changes. I'm like somebody's looking at my hands and they know that this I'm a fraud And I
No, I had no I listen, I played bass since fifth grade. Okay. I know my instrument. I had no idea. You did such because I think it's because boom, back to the layers. There's so much happening. Your voice is so big. You know, the your presence is strong. So there's so much to look. Your dress is sparkly. So there's
think
so much to look at, you know, so and so much to take in. The emotion resonates so much stronger than the placement of your fingers, you know, and I think also the lighting and some other things. I swear, I said, oh, this girl plays guitar. This is amazing. So take it from an audience person
oh gosh,
and
I
a
need to
guitar
stop
person.
worrying about
You do a
this.
darn
I'm
good
sorry.
job.
Thank
So
you.
let's
Thank you.
talk about your experience with working with Alexis. How has that been?
It's been so lovely. We've known each other quite a while, like pretty much since she moved to Chicago, like moved back to Chicago,
Mhm.
like, almost 20 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And I'm going through lists of people that I work with all the time. I've probably done more shows with her than anybody else over the years. Um, we first did ragtime together, and she was Sarah and I was Sarah's friend. We did Porgy and Bess together. She was Bess, I was Serena. So um it's fun to work with her because she's wonderful. She's a wonderful
Yeah.
actress and just a singer that gives you a new exciting thing every time she opens her mouth.
Yeah.
But it's fun to be around her and get to know her and be friends with her in this part of her life, and me and my this part of my life, as
Mhm.
opposed to, I don't know, it's that thing where you have friends for a few
Yeah.
years and then you see
Yeah.
them grow.
For sure.
That's very cool.
I love that. I actually knew I know Alexis because we went to Howard University together. And so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm a Howard grad as well, so we're both in fine arts. She was in the theater side, I was on the jazz side, like vocal jazz and some other things. And so we definitely crossed paths. We've and then she's done several productions here. So I'm just like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
Lexus, you're so amazing. So very cool. You all do such a great job together. Oh gosh, I had a question and it just literally slipped my mind. But I wanted to ask. Oh yes, and I'll come back to it. What was your favorite part of the production? What was the part that you can't wait to play, or does it change with every production?
Um, I like the first. I think my favorite part is probably the first electric guitar solo.
Yeah.
And then it, like when we're writing up above my head, and
Hmm.
then we sing some verses, and then that first guitar solo. I don't. It's in the way that I'm moving my fingers. It's kind of like all over the neck, and it's fun. And
Yeah.
that, I
Yeah.
don't know. I like having that. I like having electric guitar. I think
Hmm.
it's
Absolutely
um.
love it. Yeah. No, very good. The other thing that I was wanting to kind of elevate without giving too much away, because you all need to make sure you get down to see Marie and Rosetta. But it opens in a funeral home. So, in terms of like the telling of the story and the journey that we go through while in this funeral home, what was your thought process when you kind of saw the script and that's kind of how it was opening? And what would you say the meaning behind? I mean, obviously the reality, but what was the meaning behind that for you too?
To be in the funeral home.
Yeah, wait, like why they wanted to start there?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, well, I think it is. I mean, of course, it's a very curious location. Like you see that, and you're going to have questions,
Yeah.
and we say why we're there. This
Hmm.
is part of like the Green Book, right? They're traveling the South. They're two Black women, two Black performers. They need some place to spend the night that's safe.
Hmm. Hmm.
Good Samaritan Walter from Walter's Funeral Home said,
Thank
"Yeah,
you, Walter.
I got a room for you."
Hmm.
Yeah, no, there's definitely beds,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
um,
Next to the corpse.
yeah, so it's been part of Rosetta's reality, and for Marie to have to realize that so quickly, like, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a big point of like, this is the world that you're stepping into if you want to do this. So let's
Hmm.
see if we want to do this.
Yeah, it was very impactful for me. And what it brought out to me was how impactful, honestly, the funeral homes have been in the Black communities for so long. Even
Mm-hmm.
now, like I think about here in the Milwaukee area, when we do various events, a lot of times there are it's funeral homes that are the sponsors. Like when I tell you, we don't really think about how much of a backbone that particular industry is a part of our community in uplifting us, in supporting us, and not only bearing us and being a part of that transition of our life, but also being a really huge part of the thriving of our life. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would. I
Yeah,
would.
yeah,
Uh, and gosh, yeah, there's so many generational kind of professions that seem to be kind of petering out with just the way
yeah,
that
totally.
technology has gone. But like funeral homes, they're certainly not going
They're
anywhere.
definitely not going.
Uh,
Yeah, they're definitely not going away. And I think if we look at them as more than just a place to transition and really realize that they're really a huge and beautiful part of the fabric
mhm.
of Black people, of African American people, of communities, even beyond. Uh, that I think we would see them in a different light, in a way even that Rosetta saw them as a haven, as a safe
Sure.
place even for her. I
Oh, that's
think that's amazing.
beautiful. Thank you,
Yeah.
Brandi.
I know that's what it resonates like. I'm telling you, I had a moment. I had to think about that for days afterwards. I'm like, oh God, and this, that, and the other. Love
Mhm.
it. So, okay, Marie and Rosetta, how long is it playing? When can we come see you again?
We are there till December 15th.
Okay.
Um, Pretty much like every night, like
Oh
Tuesdays through
gosh.
Sundays,
Yes.
except for Thanksgiving, but pretty much everything else. Yeah, come and see us. It's only like it's only one act. It's like an hour and a half and a few more minutes
Yeah.
maybe, and it's like
Yeah.
I think it's a really nice play about two musicians learning how to play together. Like I think it's a I don't know, it feels good on different levels.
It
It's
feels
yeah,
good on multiple levels.
yeah.
It's about two, like you said, two musicians, two Black women, two humans, discovering their who they are at these different phases of life. And I'm telling you, you will leave changed for the better. So, as a person who's seen it multiple times, and it's hard to see sometimes, Bethany, because we never see ourselves unless we have a mirror. So let me be your mirror. Like I'm telling you, girl, you're shining and it's absolutely beautiful. So thank you for being on. Again, you all can go out and see Marie and Rosetta. October, well, it's already here and it's going to be going through December 15th at the Milwaukee Rep. I'm
Yeah.
letting you know now, you will not regret it. Any last words for the viewers, listeners?
Oh goodness, let's just all try to find some joy today
Mhm.
and help spread it around when we do.
I love it. I love it. Thanks so much, Bethany. I appreciate you. Mwah,
All
mwah.
right, thanks, Brandon.
Bye.